Hi pianists, Yohondo have just released an app for Lullaby, which is piece B2 of ABRSM's grade 2, and to complement that we're doing these teaching tips to help you play and to practice the piece. Well, the obvious place to start with this piece is with the title, and just think about what a lullaby is. So basically it's a song that's going to rock and lull a child to sleep. So no sudden noises, no bumps, nothing too loud, nothing to wake the baby up. And the song is going to be in the right hand. So if you can sing it or hum it, sing it to la or just hum it, that will really help as well. The where you breathe will be where the phrases end and where your hands come off. So a good thing to do. There are a few Italian terms at the beginning that you might not have come across before. So we've got comodo e cantabile, and comodo means play at a comfortable speed, and cantabile is a singing style. So basically the composer wants you to play it at a comfortable cantabile singing style speed. So it mustn't be so slow that you couldn't sing it. It mustn't be so fast that it sounds more like a jig and not a lullaby. In the left hand we've got the Italian terms molto legato, very legato. So we don't want to hear it bouncing and bumping along. It's got to be very, very smooth and no bumps. So molto legato, very, very smooth. Right, so we've talked about that left hand. So we've got broken chords. So we've got broken chords, but play them as solid chords. So what this does is it gets your hand in and your fingers in exactly the right position from the word go. So when you come and play them as broken chords, it's that much easier. And also by playing them as solid chords, you hear the chromatic shifts. So our Yohondo app has little exercises to do this, and you can play it with the solid chords on their own and solid chords with the right hand as well before you progress to playing it as it's written. At the end of bar 16, I encourage my pupils to do a very tiny little rit, a poco rit at the end of the B section, and then a tempo when the A section material returns. So we've just come to the end of the B section. Just picks up again. You find that this will be quite an easy thing to do, and it'll be an evidence to whoever's listening that you understand what's going on musically in the piece. The last 3 bars are worth practicing because all of a sudden we've got solid chords. So you practice those with firm fingers and with a flexible wrist. So we've got this might be a good place as well if you feel confident enough to just introduce a little bit of legato pedalling, so you would pedal each of those chords. Now this lullaby is from Piano Head's Collection 2, and I reviewed Piano Head's Collection 1 and Collection 2 for Music Teacher magazine. Usually when I review something like this I find that there is one outstanding piece and the rest are sort of also rounds a bit iffy, you wouldn't bother practicing them. But in Piano Head's Collection 1 and Collection 2, it's absolutely stuffed with lovely pieces. So when you've finished your Grade 2 exam and you want to have a look at more pieces in that style, have a look at Piano Collections 1 and Piano Head's Collection 2, because they are really, really lovely, delightful pieces. Now a few tips now for the teachers. When I play this lovely piece to my pupils, I get them to clap the 2 dotted crotchet pulls, so they get the feel of that pulse going all the way through and they get the rhythm of the rocking. Also this is really handy for when they come and do their oral tests, because that's the kind of thing that they will have to do at that level for the oral test part of the grade. I also see when I'm playing it through, and every good teacher should model pieces to their pupils, I see if they can hear the B section and the return to the A. So I might say just stick your hand up when you hear the different material of the B section or you hear the change of mood, and then put your hand up when you can hear the A section coming back. I also get my pupils to pencil in the crescendo and the diminuendo. I find myself, and my pupils are the same, that I read crescendo and then I forget about it. So you've got crescendo there just at the end of 7, 8, 9, 10, at the end of 10. So draw crescendo mark in 10, 11 and 12, and then on the next line draw in the diminuendo as it leads back to the A material. They're much more likely to actually do it at that point if you do that. Always as your pupils are playing it, listen for this good balance of hands. The right hand is the song and the left hand should not intrude. That's not what we're aiming for. We want this quiet, unhurried, subtle water over the stones sort of effect. The right hand should always sing out. That's quite hard to do because the right hand has only got one note, very often 2, 3 lower notes in the left hand. So you have to keep listening, but also it's good, we all want to make our pupils independent, we want to make ourselves redundant as piano teachers, so we want our pupils to be able to assess whether they're doing it as well. So I say to my pupils, listen to that, mark yourselves out of 10, how good is the balance of hands, how well does the right hand sing out? And if they're a little harsh with themselves and they only give themselves 5 or 6 and you actually think it's better, then you can redress the balance as well. But encouraging them to assess themselves is a great way of improving their practice and their playing. So enjoy playing this lovely lullaby. Bye.